GTA 5 online missions, AA Gamer for Life, Demented Priest, and then Snow Devil, Base Invaders. This is a Ron mission, and when the game first came out, or the online mode was first available, my buddy Demented Priest and all his friends would replay this mission over and over again. At that time, it would pay 25,000. Rockstar, by the first patch, kind of changed that, so you couldn't replay missions. But you kind of can, because all you got to do is go into the job list and repick the mission. But anyway, that's another story. I'm going to show you a couple different things. Most of the time when we do this mission, my buddy Demented Priest is flying helicopter support. He will call in his attack helicopter. What you do is just go in this plane, activate the mission. The 3 airplanes will pop up on there that need to be destroyed at the fort. But you don't have to take this plane. You can just fly in with a helicopter. But I'm like, all right, well, let's do this the way the mission tells you to. Basically, we fly Ron's plane in there, destroy the airplanes, grab the cargo bomb, and get out of there. All right, so we wanted to show you, 2 ways, and there's no question that helicopter support is the way to go. I mean, hell, you don't use any of your ammo. You got an attack helicopter. You spent 1.7 million for it, so you might as well use it. When you are coming in by a helicopter, what he will do is drop me on the back side of the hangar. If you try to get down in the front of the hangar without kind of dealing with some of those enemies first, you're going to just get lit up. So he'll drop me off on the back side of the hangar, and I'll shoot my way up to the front of the hangar, and then kind of go from there. But this time, all right, we're gonna cruise up with the plane the way the mission is supposed to go down. But anyway, we're gonna fly up in there. There'll be a truck with some guys that comes up, and we need that truck. You definitely don't want to be running around on foot out in that fort. All right, so what we're going to do is cruise up, get close to the first plane, and then there's like some kind of thing that we're going to take cover on, wait for this truck to roll up. Be careful shooting up the guys that get out of the truck. You need that truck to be in decent shape, and you don't want the tires to be all flattened on the truck. So, take your time, shoot these guys in the head, or do whatever you got to do. Just be careful when you're shooting them so you don't shoot up the truck. All right, so take the plane, land it. You're not going to really get attacked until you get out of the plane. So take it, land it, take the plane to the far part of the runway here. He's like, just kind of cruise up here a little bit. And once we start running towards that plane, that'll trigger this transport truck. Supposedly there's another empty truck, but he's like, it's never there. But this truck always comes up. So best thing to do is just run up to this container or whatever this thing is. Use it for cover. Okay, shoot all these guys, but try not to shoot up the truck so much that the tires get flattened. First time we came up here, we shot that truck up, like all the tires were flat, so it made getting around the base a little harder. Alright, so throw a sticky up on here. I would imagine by the time this mission's available, stickies are available for your inventory. I can't really say for sure, but throw some stickies on this plane. Okay, I put stickies on that plane so my buddy Demented Priest can sticky the other planes. At any time you could probably blow that, but I'm going to wait for his to blow that one. And what we're going to do is I'm going to cruise up there, and we're going to start getting hit here soon. But Normally he's pretty good at throwing stuff on the fly, so you get that plane stickied. Okay, I destroyed mine, he destroyed his. Okay, now the last time we kind of drove right up thing. There's like, if you're by yourself, it's possible you can just drive right up into that hangar in the back end of it, and the guys up on a catwalk may not be able to hit you. But the last time we did it, it kind of took me out of the truck a little goofy kind of thing. So decided to go to the back side of the hangar here, kind of cruise around a little bit, and then I get the truck stuck. Well, my idea was to bring the truck around and kind of use it for cover, but I totally got the truck stuck, so the hell with it. Okay, now you'll start getting hit from these guys right here. I don't know, they spawn up, but they seem to be able to hit you, but you can't really hit them. Okay, now that the highlight pack is available, you can put armor on. But take your time running up here. Make sure these guys are dead, and work your way up the side of the building. But use cover the best you can. Eat food. Put armor on. Whatever you got to do. Right there, I ate a little bit of food. Like I said, this was before the highlight pack, so having armor vest in your inventory wasn't available yet, but now it is.
Don't fuck with me! Drop the floor! Asshole!
Okay, have your buddy watch your back as you go up to the hangar door, because you'll need to use the door for cover to shoot these guys in here.
You fuck with the wrong soldier!
Okay, if you poke in and out of cover, you should be able to get these three guys without too much trouble. Alright, once you do that, get up in here. Get up in this helicopter. Get the blade spinning. Okay, the only thing that really matters is that this cargo bob gets back to the destination. If your co-op partners stay behind and they sacrifice themselves, that's totally cool. But I'm like, alright, well, not this time. Get in this helicopter. We're both going to the destination. But he's like, no, I'm going to hang back and cover your back here. So whatever you guys decide to do is totally cool, but the most important thing is that the cargo bob makes it to the destination. Whether he stays back and gets killed or if he gets with you, it doesn't matter. Once the cargo bob is on its way, it's pretty much an easy flight back to Sandy Shores. No attack helicopters come after you or anything like that. So pretty much the whole fight is at the base. And so you saw us do it without the helicopter. We went in there, took the plane up. It's very crucial that you don't shoot that transport truck up because you need to use that to get around to the other planes. Some well-placed stickies, get the planes destroyed and then get up in there and get that helicopter. Just be cautious, like I said, if you try driving right up into the thing, there's a good chance you're going to get killed before you get to the cargo bob. But if you go to the back side of the hangar and then shoot your way around, it gives you the time to take cover, eat food, put armor on, and keep on with the fight. So, and if your co-op partners watch your back as you're fighting your way into the hangar, it should all work out pretty good. And like I said, obviously my buddy's hanging back there. He has not died, so he must be doing all right for himself back there. But like I said, the most important thing is getting the cargo bob back to the destination. That's a mission pass, no matter if he goes down or not. Alright, so that's a pass. Like I said, when the first online was available, that used to be a $25,000 mission, but then they changed that. I thought people were making too much money too fast or something. But anyway, alright, so now we're going to show you this mission with some helicopter help. So we're back, and I got my buddy Demented Priest and Snow Devil. Now, me and Demented Priest both have helicopters. So, but what you want to do is you want to drive off away from Sandy Shores a little bit, then call your helicopter, and you don't want to be right at Sandy Shores. So I did it. I got my helicopter. I drove off. Let my buddy Demented Priest, he got his helicopter in. Obviously, you have to go in the plane to activate the mission. Alright, so he's got Snow Devil. He's going to be the ground dude, and both me and Demented Priest are going to light the area up with our helicopters. Alright, so what he's going to do is he's going to drop him off on the back side of the hangar like you saw, like I did with the truck. And then once he's out on the ground, both me and Demented Priest are going to light this place up. This targeting system with the helicopter, it's something else. I've actually been in this fort, and there's been a guy on the ground, and he's just shooting me, and my lock is on him, and I'm throwing missiles down, and it doesn't faze him one bit. I'm like, how is it possible to be in that square with a missile being exploded around you and not kill you? It was just something else, and it's just one of those things. This targeting system can be rough. Okay, so he's away with the cargo bob, and both me and my buddy Demented Priest are just going to stay here and go ballistic on these guys. And I was like, what the hell was that? And he's like, a tank just shot at you. I'm like, a tank? He's like, yeah. He's like, he took out the tank though. See, right there, I'm targeting a guy, and missiles just don't seem to phase him. I mean, how is that even possible? I'm like, alright. Because that's not the first time that's happened. I'll just move off and find another dude to throw missiles at. The mechanics of this helicopter in flight and targeting system, it sucks. You know, I'm sure there's a lot of people that say I love it and that kind of thing. And I don't feel like it's realistic or anything like that. I just think it sucks all the way around. Alright, you don't have to send me comments that you love it, that kind of thing. It's just one gamer's opinion. The helicopter mechanics can just be a little bit rough in this game. I love it. The targeting system can work at some kind of distance, but then your missiles blow up before they reach the red square. You're like, oh, you gotta love that. Again, it doesn't matter if either me and my buddy Demented Priest go down. It's all about getting the cargo bob to Sandy Shores, and my buddy's doing that right now. We're just hanging out, having a little bit of fun, taking it to these army dudes here. Okay, so he's made it to Sandy Shores. There's no question that a lot of the missions are a lot easier with your helicopters, but the first part of this video, you saw us do it without it because, you know, a lot of times we're going to do it without the helicopter just to show that it can be done. If you like the videos, you can always support us by checking out the ads.